I will never forget Carmelo, Montalvo, and Tyquan Ward. They joined us their second semester of their freshman year. They were both from New York.
And then coming 455 miles down to Durham, North Carolina, Black Wall Street. Me and Carmelo, we've been in it since day one, struggling in 438 in Tyron's Richmond Residence Hall.
But when they came to NCCU, they create this sense of brotherhood and this bond. And he and Carmelo really complement each other. They were able to hold each other accountable.
It's a 4-year program meant to help men who come into college without any family college experience. I think it's a great program that can help men who do not have a track get on the right pathway to graduation. They basically pushed me all the way.
We quickly grew from 57 our first year to now we have over 470 students that we work with and that we track, but we have about 530 to 540 students that will utilize our services in some way or another. I work with them personally to ensure that after they leave NCCU, what are your plans?
I want to cultivate young minority students to break the barriers that are going on in minority communities. I was one of the first people to go to college in my family.
My mother would always tell me, she would say, "Mijo, I never taught you how to quit. Don't learn on your own when you leave this house."
It has been awesome just to see their growth.
I got accepted to the Masters of Science in Public Policy and Management program at Carnegie Mellon University with a focus in education policy.
Their personal statement was different. They wanted one personal statement talking about why you applied. Then they want another personal statement saying what were some of the obstacles that you had to face to get to the point where you could apply. It was very difficult. When she passed away, it was difficult because when you say you want to get engaged to someone, you kind of already set a set track for what you're going to be doing. Her name was Octavia Shaw. She was 23 when she passed away. Very outgoing person. Beautiful smile, beautiful personality. Having that said track interrupted and then having to deal with that loss on a personal level, it just rocked me because it seemed like you struggle so much to get to a point where your struggle makes sense. And then when it makes sense, you get pushed back another 10 steps. It taught me that there's always purpose riddled in pain. You're gonna find a way to be positive if you choose to. Your attitude and your work ethic will determine the outcome of the life that you live. I knew how hard I had to struggle to get here, what I had to go through. At the end of the day, no one will ever be able to take away how hard I worked for it. And now the track record proves that I worked for it and I'm going somewhere because of it.
Very proud. So he sent it to me in the email, the acceptance letter.
I read it about 20 times.
And we were just thrilled. And I sent that to my entire staff.
It's the 22nd of February. And we had already said we have to leave by 12 o'clock to get to this step show in Asheville. It's so far away. We went out there and performed. We did great. But in the middle of the shows, like after we were done, Tyquan goes,
"Check your email, bro."
And I automatically knew what he was talking about.
I got an email from Carnegie Mellon. He was like, "You got accepted?" I'm like, yeah.
I was in there trying to get the code to the internet to check my email. I couldn't even pay attention to the step show. So the drive home was like the longest 3 hours of my life. I couldn't even get on the internet to check my email. So we got home about 3 o'clock. I see it, the tagline that says Hines College admissions decision. And at the top, it didn't have congratulations or we are unfortunate we have to tell you. It didn't say anything. It just had an email and the email had an attachment. And I was like sitting on the edge of my bed so I'm like kneeling and looking at my computer and I'm like, click on it, don't click on it. Click on it, don't click on it. Go get my line, brother, click on it. Nah, I'm gonna click on it. I read the first line. We are congratulating you and we want to remind you how proud we are that you are now officially accepted into the 2013 incoming class of the Healthcare Policy and Management program. And I just stopped. I didn't read nothing else.
One of the highest moments of my life. I read the letter. I just got accepted to graduate school. Not just any graduate school, one of the best schools in the world.
We have helped to position our students and market our students in a way that at any institution they can compete. And just to be able to say and to see that our program has contributed towards their growth has just been amazing.
The best thing that NCCU has given me is the sense that I have a place. Before I came here, I was never called a scholar. It took some reflection to realize what that can do to someone, to have that positive message embedded in your mind.
how to dress professionally, how to articulate yourself and your thoughts and share your thoughts in an appropriate manner. I think all of those types of things have played a major role in both Tyquan and Carmelo's success.
They definitely invested in me because they did not have to give me a scholarship. They did not have to put me in the programs. They didn't have to push me to where they did the people that are here. And that atmosphere, no matter what anybody may say about school, I know that atmosphere is unique to this campus.